What's up, tile people? Thought I'd check in. It's been a while since I haven't really felt like making a lot of videos at work lately these days. I've just been really just enjoying the craft and kind of getting in the zone and having fun doing what I do. You know, I'm grateful to be able to have a job that I like enough to find a lot of joy and fulfillment in it. And I'm just trying to hone my skills and get better at it, which, sometimes it's a slow process, but always trying to make progress. But anyway, yeah, just got back from the desert, had a good time down there with some friends, and started a new project for Dahlia Construction in Highland, Utah, and that's going good. I got my friend Cody helping me there, doing a couple of showers, and I was getting ready to pour some self-leveler today, doing all the prep for it, and it reminded me of a funny story. I just figured I'd share it, for your entertainment and for mine too. It's probably 1999, 2000, it's probably 2000. I was a young buck, 23 years old, just out on my own, running my own tile business because I knew everything about everything, and I had a ton of energy, and I was naive. And best thing about being naive is you don't know that you're naive, so you just jump right in and do stuff. And I've shared this before, but I'm pretty much 100% self-taught at doing tile, so everything I learned, I had to learn the hard way. And one of those experiences, very first time I ever used self-leveler, I was working in this home for an older couple, and they had this concrete entryway, and it sloped towards the stairs. It wasn't suitable for tile, so I'm like, well, this stuff says it self-levels, so I'll pour some of that on there and then I'll tile it. And me being young and dumb, I didn't know how runny that stuff was going to be. I figured it's probably like a thick kind of concrete mix kind of stuff. So I just stuck a 2x4 in front of the stairs, and I mixed up a few buckets of that and dumped them. And instantly it ran right under that 2x4 and started water falling down these carpeted stairs. And I was freaking out because this couple is sitting right in the other room eating breakfast. And first thing I thought of to do is grab my big dustpan. So I grabbed the dustpan and start scooping it off the carpeted stairs as fast as I can, and it's already just literally 9-10 stairs down to the bottom, soaking into the carpet. I'm like, shit. So I grab the carpet and start ripping it off the stairs, and I roll it up in a roll, and I take it out, and I run to the car wash, which is just down the street, and I sprayed it all off. And I brought it back and I let it dry in the sun. And I don't remember, I think I told the people that, you got to remove the carpet when you do this so stuff doesn't get on it. But I'm sure they just thought I was stupid. And they're probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? I don't know how I got jobs at that time. I think it's because I had a big heart and I really just wanted to do a good job, even though I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, I rebuilt the dam, reinstalled the carpet for him when it dried out, and all good. And you'd think that after that I would learn my lesson about self-leveler, but no. I decided to do another job with it not too long after that, and this time the people weren't home, thankfully, because I might have got my ass kicked. But I dammed everything up really good, and there was a vent in the floor, and I probably just shoved a towel in it or something, poured a bunch of self-leveler, and I'm watching it, patting myself on the back for how good of a job I did. And I see it start to pinhole down around the vent, around the vent, there's a little void right there. Well, I see it starting to spill in there, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think of that. So I grabbed some bricks or something and kind of stopped it. And I'm like, I should go look and see where this is going, because obviously a bunch of material was going down through there. So I go down to this unfinished basement, which happens to be the dude's man cave also. And on the wall, he's got this massive taxidermed swordfish or marlin or something. I don't know my fish, but it was big. It was bigger than me. And obviously he was very proud of it because it was like the main piece of his man cave. And the self-leveler had been dripping right down onto this thing and spilling down over its big fin or whatever. And it was covered in it, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, I gotta do something before they come home. So I take it off the wall, and I take it outside, and I spray it off, and I wipe it all down with a towel, and I take it back in and hang it back up and clean the stuff off the floor like it never happened. And anyway, I don't know if they ever knew or not, but I finished the job and I got paid, and it seemed like they were happy with it, so maybe they didn't. But it's okay to be young and dumb, and it's okay to suck at your job. I did for a long time. It took me a long time before I didn't suck at it, but that's okay. That's all part of the process. My take on it is you're probably not going to learn how to swim if you don't jump right in the deep end. So go ahead and jump right on in. And obviously it's good to get like training and learn how to do things the right way. But if you're like me and you didn't have that opportunity and you're teaching yourself, that's okay. Just do your best. And that's what the internet's for. I didn't have that back then. I didn't really have anybody to teach me how to do things or show me things, but I figured it out. And that's kind of a typical day in the life of young Tarkus back in the early 2000s, is just royally screwing stuff up and learning from my mistakes. And over the years, I feel like I have learned a lot of cool stuff by screwing it up. It's a good way to learn things. The lessons stick. Don't do it in other people's houses if you can avoid it. But the reality is we're all going to make mistakes. Learn from them. That is the path of a craftsman. Anyway, I'm in a good mood today. I'm going home and excited for Friday. I love Thursdays because that means it's Friday tomorrow, and Fridays are always good. So thanks for listening to my TED Talk, and appreciate you guys. I'm leaving in a couple weeks to go out to California to teach a mud class with Isaac, tile coach, and I'm super looking forward to that, to teach some young, eager installers how to do mud work, and I always enjoy doing that. So anyway, thanks for listening. Have a good one.